But the EV story continues. And this is from Bloomberg. And EV sales are headed for another record year, despite record high interest rates, despite recessions in many places. The headlines are to the contrary. But global EV sales continue to grow and are set to rise at least 20% this year. And the combustion vehicle sales peaked in 2017, have no route back to that peak. And if you look at the top country, red, China, blowing up. And what China is like the canary in the mine. It says what's going to happen next. They are the early adopters, and the rest of the world will follow that trajectory, no doubt about it. Also, in China, for Tesla, sales are up 30% year over year. There's a 75.73% month-over-month gain. So it looks like the market in April took a poop in China, but then rebounded hard. And there's a 29.89 year-over-year rise, which is very, very good. So they're doing very well in China. And the Model 3, the new Model 3 refresh is just ramping up right now as well. And I shared this in another video on Okta yesterday, but China passenger penetration, passenger vehicle penetration, EV penetration, is now 46 or 47%. It is at a new all-time high. That chart was at 5% a couple of years ago. Now it's nearly half. And then the next 40% will happen in 2 years, 3 years. So by the year 2028, for example, or 2027 in China, maybe 5% of cars will be gasoline, diesel, petrol, whatever you want to call it, wherever part of the world you come from. Now, this is another interesting thing. When you think geopolitics, you've got the world protecting themselves, slamming tariffs. And it's not the car makers that are doing it. Well, maybe in Germany, the traditional car makers are knocking on the door of lawmakers and saying, hey, please protect us from the Chinese EV onslaught because they're going to hammer us and we're not ready for it right now. So let's put tariffs on their vehicles. Same thing with the US, the protectionism, 100% tariffs on EVs. I think you're just prolonging the pain. If you protect a weak business with tariffs artificially, you're just prolonging their death. They're not going to make it, okay? Especially with other groups that are in control of these companies, which I will not talk about. But that is the crazy thing. So